The Faults of AugieRFC. Finally, somebody made a video on me. Who is this? Cozy Camper?
Let's go.
I think it's a fan. Is it
Twitter? Well, this is like a
AugieRFC is a YouTube streamer with around 46,000 subscribers, best known for his drama podcast.
Oh, I think this guy made a video on me, but I didn't watch it, so maybe he's not a fan. Wait. Also, he stole my fucking park. I'm kidding. But he had.
Wait, is this legit? Let's see.
Streams are generally pretty entertaining. However, in recent times, he's exhibited what may become a troubling pattern of behavior. And I'm not going to talk about his optics or lack thereof, because yes, he can be pretty edgy at times, but it's funny, so I don't really care.
Well, I actually disavowed that clip, so you must be edgier than me.
I disavowed that too. I was the one who disavowed it.
Dude's like, he put up the George Floyd clip, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, I actually think this is hilarious." Well, we actually don't.
We actually disavowed that. Let's clarify. That's a little bit.
Yeah, we actually don't think that's hilarious.
Disingenuous editing there, but all right.
That was like a you had to be there clip. It's just awkward now. If you look at I don't have.
If you look at that clip with the sound turned off, it comes off very different. So
yeah.
Petty Page took to Twitter to post about how terrible Augie was with what seemed to be out of context clips. In that thread, a Twitter user named Forsyth would go back and forth with a fan of Augie who said that a gender-bent version of AugieRFC was hot. Forsyth would then post a picture of an underage Augie, which in the context of the thread was meant to be a Le Epic own, making the Augie fan look stupid for saying that he was hot. Augie himself caught wind of this and made a tweet saying, "LMAO, they're doxing old picture of me. Bro, they're so mad. Seems like Petty Page has a lot of pedophiles in her audience. Very strange of her to critique my audience."
Dude, you're gonna get yourself in so much trouble with that shit, dude.
What do you mean? Was that not a fair tweet?
I guess. I don't know. But like, I'm not thinking of that tweet. I'm thinking of the other tweet that you made.
What's the other one?
Where you're like, "Oh shit, I'm 17. Petty Page is a P word."
Dude, 500 people liked that tweet. They thinking that I was 17. You know what? I'll take. Dude, fucking Tips retweeted that. I'm like, wait,
you're gonna get yourself in trouble. I didn't fucking interact. Yeah,
whatever.
With that.
I'm fine with that. That was a good.
That's the first thing I thought of when he just said that. But if you do keep pictures of Augie on your phone that are like him of when he was like 14,
I'm going to assume you're a pedophile.
Yeah, I guess whatever. Sure. Yeah. Like, if that's on your hard drive, just ready to whip it out. Like, here's a picture of Augie when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Also, what kind of own is that, right? Somebody's saying that I'm hot, so the other person's like, "Oh yeah, here's a picture when he's 14."
He looks still hot now, pedo.
Yeah, like, first of all, that doesn't make any sense. But second of all, they're arguing how attractive I am by pulling out pictures of me when I'm underage, right? So am I not allowed to call them a pedo in that context?
I don't think it's a bad take. I don't think that's a bad take.
Augie quote tweets this saying, "Kind of weird for you to admit to being a pedophile." And this is where we diverge into two separate perspectives. What Augie knows and what actually happened. In the first perspective, Augie makes the claim that Forsyth doxed old pictures of him and is a pedophile. Doxing is defined as okay.
Okay, that was a good bit.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
But the definition that I'll be using for this video is the actual.
This looks like an old turkey Tom video.
Previously private personal information about an individual. However, Forsyth's screenshots would seemingly prove that all he did was Google Augie's name, and thus the picture should already be publicly available, making it not.
Does that picture show up when you Google my name? He Googled AugieRFC. I'm gonna see.
Wasn't the tweet that he's looking up doxed pictures of me? Is that what?
Okay, I hate every image that's on screen right now.
Oh my god, it looks so bad.
Literally all of these are terrible.
Simply
the fucking third one? The third one? You and your fucking suit of PNG?
Then why does this show up? It was just made.
Oh my god, you're brutally hooray. AugieRFC brutally.
Why does this show up? Day in the life of a simp?
Yeah! That's my tweet. Yo, Augie,
why do I look fucking homeless in this picture?
I look almost everything.
Why?
Oh my god, let's go.
What is that?
Wait, the newsroom, dude.
Wait, go back to the Bowblax picture. Go back to the Bowblax picture.
Oh
Look at the one under it. What the fuck is? What is that?
Yeah, I don't see that picture show up though.
As he drops the doxing claim in his quote tweet. However, he still doubles down on calling him a pedophile simply for posting.
Wait, I didn't drop the doxing claim. Somebody doxed that shit. I never dropped that.
However, he still doubles down on calling him a pedophile simply for posting a picture of Augie when he's underage.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's nothing to suggest sexual attraction in the original thread.
They're literally arguing about like my attractiveness though. But even if they weren't, I'd still call him a pedophile.
Picture is being used for the purpose of winning an internet argument. Augie has provided zero proof that Forsyth is a pedophile, who quote unquote is jerking off the pictures of.
Alright, dude. This guy is like
Augie, you haven't demonstrated that he's a pedophile. You haven't demonstrated that he's a pedophile.
I take Twitter very seriously.
You haven't demonstrated that he's a pedophile, Augie.
In the James Charles situation, James claimed that he didn't know the ages of the minors that he was messaging, and Augie believed him. However, when Forsyth gives what is essentially the same defense, Augie doubles down on his allegation that still has no evidence.
Hypocrite.
Yeah, dude, Augie had... hold on. Augie, how old are you now?
20?
Augie,
17?
there's tons of
No, I'm
pictures.
just kidding.
Wait, there's tons of pictures from you from 2019, right?
Yeah.
Do any of them have braces?
No.
Okay, so you could easily tell that that's not Augie at 18, right?
Hello?
Like we've deferred that pretty quickly. All right.
Yeah.
So he's like saving a picture. That's like a 15, 16-year-old Augie, 17-year-old Augie.
And saying he's preying on kids is just being downright disingenuous. Is he preying on kids knowing their age? All right, is he? I mean, I haven't seen proof of that yet. I have not seen proof of that yet. It's like these guys are so like horny. Like they're like, oh, I just want to.
Why did I say? They're so
They're
horny.
so horny.
Wait.
Nice.
A predator so bad. He's got no proof that he is, a pedophile. It's like these guys
Dude,
are.
I unironically did a Hassan quote.
You guys are so horny to disparage someone that you fucking hate.
Well,
And he knew that clip was deleted.
I just want to call him a predator so bad.
Now, could this be hand-waved as hyperbole?
Yes.
No, it's a pedophile allegation that has been doubled and tripled down on. Augie equates posting old pictures of someone with being a pedophile. Well, he posted
Yes.
a picture of an underage I'm Alex on his Twitter account. I'm pretty sure he's 17.
damn!
Damn, that's a fucking shot right there, bro.
Holy shit!
Screenshot.
Dude,
I tried to.
oh god, that's the same thing, dude. Taking a clip from a YouTube video is the same as going through like childhood photos that have been used. I don't argue for like the past 2 years.
Yeah, if they were pulling up like screenshots of my older videos that are public, that's one thing. But they're like going through my dad's like Flickr page. You know what I mean?
His birthday is February 1st. Patients after
This is
January
like
of 2017.
no offense.
So it's
This
safe
is kind
to
of like
assume that-
autism. The video.
I like the Sonic music in it though.
Now, that seems to be the extent of Augie's knowledge, judging off of his tweets and liked content, although I obviously can't definitively say whether this was all that he was aware of. Because while what actually happened cast a new light on Forsyth, it still does not make him a pedophile. That he
By
found
the way, this person Forsyth, that's not their real account. That's Darcy Evans. That's the Edwin person. I just want to make that clear, by the way.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, this is like some schizo Darcy Evans account.
Wait, this is the fucking stalker?
Yeah.
I'm like in disbelief, dude. I'm in fucking disbelief, bro.
So just to point that
Holy shit.
out. Well,
I didn't know that.
the image of Augie on Google quickly falls apart when you realize that he photoshopped the image onto what's actually there. You can see Augie's legs and the gap between them under the bottom of the image that was pasted on top. Now,
okay, this video, you can see Augie's legs. Like,
I'm not sure where this photo came from. It is probably safe to assume that Forsyth did a bit of digging, and as others pointed out, the
Wait,
photo
so he's
wasn't
on my
as
side now?
public as Forsyth claimed it was.
oh
Is this
shit!
doxing? Assuming the picture is still publicly available, no, but it is a hell of a lot closer to it than before.
Wait! Dude, you can see the line that he edited. No wonder it doesn't show up.
Wait, why did they censor the word Augie but not your last name?
What? Wait, what? Wait, did you just dox Augie by saying his first name?
Dude.
All I knew him was as Mr. Marks. That's how I.
This
That's
is-
Augie's dad's name. That's so
This
fucking
is fucking brain
Oh, that's
dead.
Augie's dad's
That's
name.
Augie's dad's first name, but like,
Oh.
holy.
Okay.
Because they pulled it from his Flickr. That's right.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, that makes
How-
more sense.
I thought for a second, I was like, there's no way they're this retarded.
Yeah.
However, I don't think Augie knew any of this, which is why he seemingly walked back his doxing claim when Forsyth pushed back.
I never walked it back. What?
Instead,
You just
referring
didn't use
to
it in
as
like your 5th tweet.
Yeah.
posting old pictures and future tweets. Forsyth definitely is weird for digging for this picture and then lying when confronted on it, but that still does not make him a pedophile. The onus was on Augie to provide evidence for his claims,
the line maker footage.
That's good.
something that he never did. I don't want to defend him in any capacity.
This feels
but
like he got
Augie
3
definitely
minutes
dropped
through
the ball
a
in this
script and
instance.
realized something was wrong and went
Yeah,
back
yeah, because like the tone of the video shifts. Like he goes from like very much like Augie lied about this random Twitter account to then is like, actually they're kind of sketchy, but still.
At least he's being fair.
Usually, he is very careful when it comes to pedophile allegations, but for him to just completely drop the mask in this situation, I think, betrays a deeper problem that started to manifest more frequently.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but like I had a situation recently, right, where like I'm usually not the guy to go after intrinsic traits,
right.
but somebody threatened to release my mom's phone number, and then I posted a picture of her online, and I said that like, she goes, "What would your mother think? What would Tony think of this, Nick?" And I wrote, "Yeah, Tony would say that we probably could both use a salad." And I sent her a picture of how fat she was, and then she kept saying that this was all public information and she could tweet it if she wanted to. So I said, "Could she send me her social so we could sign her up for fucking gym memberships and shit
Oh
like
my
that?"
god, that's
Yeah.
not great.
Because this girl was like a fuck, like, and dude, she's like, "Well, fucking, you're fat too, so why are you gonna critique me or something?" Yeah, I don't make it my whole fucking personality. The amount of fucking sweat between your legs is probably too much to handle. And then someone said she probably doesn't get very many likes on OnlyFans or something like that. And they said, "Well, at least my OnlyFans photos aren't all over Reddit." I'm like, bitch, nobody's buying your OnlyFans. You're fucking disgusting. Like, shut up, dude.
Damn.
Holy crap.
Wait,
I
is that a
said- I
flex
told
that
her
they're
she was
not
like,
all over Reddit? If they're all over Reddit, that means
That
people
mean- yeah.
want to see it.
dude, I'm like, this girl was built like a tub of Ethan Ralph.
Oh,
And again, but
damn.
here's the thing: I
Wait.
don't go after intrinsic traits a lot, especially like ones that affect me personally.
Mm.
But when somebody's like threatening to bring my fucking family into it, dude, fuck you. Yeah, rules get broken.
On June
Not even
27th,
worth.
Augie uploaded a video to his channel covering a multitude of different topics. However, it ends with a segment trashing T channels, Dustin, Dailey in particular. And once again, it's annoying that I have to defend these people.
What is that?
But what Augie
Oh.
says makes absolutely no sense.
So we have Matt Pitt here from Shot from the Point, and he's bringing up the fact that he talked about Ready to Glare randomly to stir the pot. He says none of what you're saying makes any sense at all, and you ran with a scenario instead of asking Ashley to elaborate like someone professional would do. You saw an opening and you took it. Dustin responds, "I'm not a professional. I'm someone with an internet connection and an opinion. Where have I ever said I was professional? This is Twitter." What he's admitting right here is that he's full of shit. He's a complete bullshitter, and none of you people should subscribe to him or listen to his opinion. That's literally what he's saying. Obviously, he's not saying it exactly like that, but that's what anybody should read from this. He's saying, no, I just talk out of my ass. I'm no better than anybody else, and I have a channel with 180,000 subscribers that I just talk out of my ass on. It doesn't matter what I say. My word has no weight. None of my opinions have any meaning to them. I just say what I think at the moment that sounds the best, and hope you guys pay attention to me. That's literally what he's saying.
How can you listen to this and think that this is a reasonable interpretation of the tweet? Saying you
What?
aren't professional does not equate to being
What?
full of shit. I don't know where you got this idea from.
He's like
And just
giving an
because someone
excuse
says-
of why he doesn't do research. What do you
They aren't
mean?
professional.
He got like the whole thing wrong based on an entire
And
assumption.
somebody
started a
pinned him
whole
down
fight
on
for
it, and he was like, "Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not a professional. It doesn't matter."
That's just, wait, what?
This is reaching hard. Does Augie even consider himself professional? This is not some big own. I don't consider myself professional, but I've made some good points against people in the past that they themselves have even acknowledged. This is just not
That
exist
guy.
because I just admitted
Oh,
that I'm not
I fucking
professional.
responded to that guy's video once. He made like a fucking hour-long video of me, and I went through it. Oh, this
Yeah.
guy wasn't that bad.
To be fair, I don't think this guy. It's not like we're watching a Scumbag Hector video or something like that. You know?
Yeah,
It's
I
not-
don't
it's-
think this video's
Oh,
that
now that
bad.
I'm remembering the other video, the one he made on me, I thought was better than this one.
Yeah, it's not like he's not. I don't think this guy's being dishonest. I just don't agree with the points so
I
far.
guess, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's being dishonest either.
I thought he was in the very beginning on that first one, but then like
he
after
found something.
after he pulled it back, I thought it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that does show
Yeah.
some integrity here. I don't
And
think
the
this is a
fact that he
terrible
pulls
video.
it back, yeah,
but
it does show integrity.
that being said,
Yeah.
I don't really see like how my analysis of Dustin's tweet
fuck.
is that bad. You know?
What he's admitting right here is that he's full of shit. He's a complete bullshitter, and none of you people should subscribe to him or listen to his opinion. That's That's literally what he's saying. Obviously, he's not saying it exactly like that, but that's what anybody should read from this.
What you should read from this. I'll touch on this later, but it's blatant that Augie is sacrificing a logical thought process to push his anti-T channel agenda. He just really wants to make this comment something that it's not. He skipped all the way to the finish line without actually explaining the link between being not professional and being full of shit. And Augie never shows any clips of Dustin Dailey ever saying that he was professional in the first place. His YouTube banner looks like garbage. Obviously, no one is going to his channel expecting TV show levels of production.
You're making this is such a straw man, though.
He's just a YouTube channel who posts videos himself in his room. Like, haha, you just got exposed for something that you never claimed to be. Get owned. Maybe I'm just missing something, but I generally have no idea how Augie arrived at this interpretation. I agree that you shouldn't take anything Dustin Dailey says seriously, but what Augie is doing is just mischaracterizing what he said.
Whatever opinion you guys have in the audience of a particular situation is no better or worse than this guy's opinion. Actually, it's probably better because this guy doesn't even research anything he talks about. He just talks out of his ass. Whatever opinion you guys have in the audience of a particular situation is no better or worse than this guy's opinion.
Is being a YouTuber supposed to like magically allow you to access more information? Anyone can do research.
No, but when you're a YouTube, oh my god, do I even need to explain these arguments?
I feel like there's like, all right, so this is different. This is the
when
level
you're a
of
YouTuber just lying about people, you should probably, and you have like a giant audience, you should probably take more consideration to what you say. You probably shouldn't just randomly lie about people, and then when you get
there's like three barriers,
just, like,
right?
Shit yourself.
There's like the YouTube video that's been researched. There's the game stream that hasn't been prepared, and then there's the Twitter reactionary post. Those are like the three different ones. When you make like content about people that's researched, and you're doing the bare minimum, it's just that's really shitty. I don't know. That's really bad. That's part of the reason the T channels are so bad. But like that's kind of our code. Over there, their videos, their Twitter, it's like their videos are our tweet replies. Like what they're doing is just like they're reading a Twitter thread, basing the entire opinion off of that and not watching the video. And like everything else is down like wind from that. So they start at 0 and go to -5 in terms of research.
But those two situations happening back to back point towards a bigger problem. Augie seems to have a consistent set of morals and seems rational to me, but when he gets involved with people that he doesn't like or respect, in this case T channels, he'll completely disregard all of that in order to mischaracterize their actions. It really looks like his dislike of them makes him want to push his agenda to the point where he'll twist their words or what they're saying, and it will be up to you whether or not you believe it's intentional or not. Pause. As I'm ending this video, something has come up that I thought I should include. Augie put out a tweet that reads, "Drama and Opinions made a whole video thinking the fake Creepshow art account is real." Well, it's funny that he commented on the content of the video without actually watching it, because no, Drama and Opinions didn't actually think that it was the real Creepshow art account. In fact, she states the opposite multiple times.
This just makes me feel like this account is a troll, but then that's just my personal opinion. This is one of the reasons that it is my personal opinion that this person is likely a troll and not really Creepshow art.
Pause.
Any person who made a video on the fake Creepshow art account is fucking retarded.
What
I
was
don't
the
care
video
if,
titled?
if you covered your ass. I don't care.
Creepshow Art returns to defend her innocence and call out Emily Artful ? I guess the question mark saves her here, right, guys?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't care if you say the video and you qualify that 50 times. That account was so obviously not Creepshow art. And like, this is like 5 days after I proved that it wasn't Creepshow art. And then Emily Artful like acknowledged that it probably wasn't Creepshow art. And then like all the shitty drama channels that were just like capitalizing off the Shannon story milked another video out anyway. Yeah, no, dude. That's so fucking stupid.
Wait,
Augie, I had this video about you and I
it's
recommended
stupid,
for like
but
3 days straight.
wait, how old is this video? It just came out though.
Yeah, it's pretty recent.
I don't know. Apparently, it's in chat. He's saying that he doesn't agree with this point anymore. Like he doesn't agree with the drama and opinions point.
An account claiming to be her.
Well, I guess if he doesn't agree with this point, we can just skip. Although,
Yeah, he's gotten
I'm
a lot better since the first time I saw him. I thought he was like decent when I first saw him.
I'm not gonna
but
lie. This point makes up 25% of your video, and you don't agree with it anymore?
His audio balancing is better than the first time, I think.
I don't agree with the second point either. Wait, what was
Wait,
the
what?
Dustin Dailey one? Wait, so half the video you disavow now?
Why don't?
No, he agrees with the third one, not the second one.
Oh, so you agree with the or the drama and opinions point, but you don't agree with the Dustin Dailey point.
You get owned here because the question mark isn't visible in your screenshot. That's the only one. I think anyone who makes a video on that account, like all of the people who made videos talking about, like, could this be real, even speculating on it, were just like,
well, how do I get owned though?
content.
If anything, that makes it more disingenuous. She makes the title long enough so that the question mark doesn't even show up under most people's screens.
Well, I mean, owned is in like that's the only way that people could respond to it.
I didn't make the question mark event. Okay, well, he agrees increase this point.
Augie essentially fell for a clickbait title and passed judgment on the contents of it without actually watching it. Something they laughed at Calamarki for doing in the Jesse Smiles Gabby Hanna situation.
I already know a lot of you people are gonna not
That was
be happy
profound.
because I don't
Can you tell me like what part of the video he watched?
That was, you know, as somebody who also hasn't watched jack shit from the video, I feel like I learned everything I need to know about the video, dude. I feel like wow, that taught me everything.
Has anybody like ever been this blatantly obvious so that they read a tweet that a video came out and they made a whole 5-minute
This is
segment
like
before?
r/I read the headline or something. This is like r/I read the headline or something.
This just reinforces my point that he wants to epically own the T-channel so badly that he's rushing it and getting sloppy. Second edit, Augie just uploaded a video to his channel where he further confirms that he didn't watch the video.
I don't know why Drama Opinions thinks that this is her. I guess she's just that dry for topics, so she needs to literally make up information here.
That it is my personal opinion that this person is likely a troll and not really crypto art.
I don't know why Drama Opinions thinks that this is her.
And not really crypto art.
You think he at least watched the entire thing that he was criticizing before dedicating an entire segment to it. Here he is playing a clip
No,
from the
I
end.
can't. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be real. I can't watch more than a minute of Drama and Opinions. But I think my point still stands. You get me. You might win me on like a technicality, whereas I said she doesn't think. Okay, let me clarify my stance then. This actually might be fair. She made a video on a fake Creepshow account, knowing that it wasn't Creepshow. Then is that actually? I think that's kind of worse, right? If you're getting me on a technicality, fair enough. I actually think it strengthens my point now.
The comparison is Gabby Hanna just dropped like a 50-minute video filled with receipts where she was probably in the right for a lot of it. And like a person saying, Gabby didn't teach me anything in a video he didn't watch. This is you reacting to an account you know is fake.
Wait a minute.
And a person clickbaiting.
Hold on. Wait, didn't I mention in my own
Just
video
to, like,
that
save themselves?
didn't I play the clip where she says in my hold on.
A lot of the things that they're saying are factually incorrect.
Okay, pause. All right. So she admits in the video she doesn't know if it's Creepshow. All right.
So I played her context there, right?
Oh, come on, bro. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't get the fucking argument then at all. So you literally
These seem very like
nitpicky.
yeah, I wish there was more to these. Like, if these are the faults, like, I don't know, you seem like a pretty okay guy. I just
I'm
don't care. You
saying.
know what I mean? I wish there was something substantial.
I mean,
You know, look, here, let me talk real for a second, all right? I'm sure you could pin me down on like 1,000 technicalities. Most of my content, even my videos or whatever, are one-shot takes, you know what I mean? So I'm probably gonna say, like, I'm probably gonna misuse strike when I mean, like, claim. I'm probably going to say something like, think instead of note or something. And those are fair criticisms, all right? If I use the wrong terminology here or there, that's fair, okay? But I don't think it's like a big deal unless I'm intentionally lying about key aspects that completely change the context of a story. As far as I know, I've never done that.
For his video on me was better. I had to concede on a few things. One of them is I didn't realize that when I went back and privated a bunch of old shit, I had privated the fucking Keemstar stream from like the NCO situation. So he, like, a lot of people just didn't know if that existed. So for a while that wasn't public. It is now and stuff like that. And also I think he's like the reason I apologized to LS Mark and like remove like taglines and stuff and plan on doing the D'Angelo Wallace video again.
Oh shit.
And this is
The
this
NCO.
this guy's video is like responsible for
me.
me setting all that, like putting that into motion. So
Wait, he says
I
in
don't think
chat,
it's
the
that
point of
bad.
my video was not to prove you as a bad person, just try and prove that beefing with T-channels has made you sloppy. Sloppy as in rush. Okay. I mean, I don't
mean,
agree, but...
Preferably, you probably should have watched all of Drama and Opinions video. Was it really necessary
No.
in this case? No, but
You know what?
I mean,
Let me
it's just a
clarify.
it's just good to.
Well, I mean, I played her context. What more
Watch.
can you ask for me? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I played her
But I
context.
agree with the point that you should probably watch a video.
I feel like
before,
we were in a
making
call
critique
talking
on
about
it,
going like
but-
who's gonna fall for the, because I know who the, I'm not gonna say who it is, but I know who the fake creep show is account now. Like I know who that is.
Colton.
And it's very obvious who they are. No, it's not Colton.
Clearly, she didn't think it was the actual account.
Jeez.
Augie Co tweets and says, okay, false alarm guys, you put a question mark. Okay, I don't really care about this, because I agree with him here. Also, wait, I did watch your video. I ripped into it on my roundup yesterday. You made a whole video on the fake Creepshow account claiming like there was any possibility that could be real. Now this, and this is important, because this is a different take from this. This is him saying that she believed that the Creepshow account was real. That's different from saying that she
Well,
shouldn't
yeah,
give him
fair,
give him
because
the account.
you
He thinks that
definitely
it could
didn't
possibly
read
be
it when you sent that.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was like a tweet.
no.
Yeah, you
That's
didn't
a
see
fair
it.
criticism.
Yeah, it's a fair criticism.
real. That's the difference between subjective and objective. This is what I would say a pretty reasonable response to this.
Augie
To this
sucks.
tweet. But then in defense of himself, he cites his second take, because this is a walk back of the first take. I'm assuming that he had this purely reactionary, watched, like, saw the title,
I like
made
the
this, and then
face.
when he actually watched like the end of it, they showed the video, he's like, okay, I'm gonna amend my take, and that was gonna be that you shouldn't have even said that there could be a possibility the account could be real. So this, just to be clear, these are two different takes, and Augie's using the second one to defend himself from the critique of the first one.
Her defense, Drama Opinion's defense, is essentially the same as Augie's from the power cynical situation. If you strip everything away, look like the bare bones, what the response was. Augie's saying that he has an opinion, but he can't 100% prove that his opinion is fact. What she says in the video is that she has an opinion that the account is not creepshow art, but she cannot, without a shadow of a doubt, prove that she is correct. They are essentially arguing the same thing, just in two different situations.
Dude, the problem with this is, like, I don't want to be a dick, but, like, so when you bring up the pyro cynical situation, plus it with, like, the Gabby Hannah situation, like, that's such a major fucking drama. And then this is kind of just like, yeah, anyways. You know what I mean? Like,
So
this is a
far,
minor critique, and it's like
I misworded like a tweet or something. You know what I mean? I would say.
Or like, if you say misworded, I would say it's probably a little bit not. It's just like,
no.
Yeah, you read it, you looked at a video, and you made a reactionary take on it that was mostly wrong, but also probably partly right.
Was it mostly wrong? I feel like it was mostly right.
If you look at just the original tweet, when you said like you made a whole video on that, she didn't make a whole video on that. She made a whole video and then said a few times, actually don't think it's creepshow art. But like, she clickbaited the whole video.
I win. No.
Or the other way.
Maybe I'm coping, but like, I don't know.
I believe, which is a keyword, that doesn't mean I know or I'm saying 100%, but I believe, based on the circumstantial evidence that I have seen, that Pyro did in fact know the age. All right?
Also, you can ignore me all you want.
Epic.
Ask Paige how that worked out. My numbers rise daily. I'll keep debunking you on my videos until you're forced to respond. Okay, so he didn't debunk her. So someone else quote tweets and says, awesome Augie couldn't pay attention to the video long after hearing that Drama Opinion said that she didn't think it was Shannon. So yeah, this is pretty reasonable. Although it's passive aggressive. Maybe you should watch it again and pay attention this time. So Augie quote tweets this and says, I found a tweet from an account called, a fake spelling of this original person.
Oh god, here we are! Here we go!
Pretty horrifying stuff. I don't think that was actually McDarrell.
Yeah.
I think I might make a video on this and discuss it anyways.
Okay, you can laugh at how hyperbolic the example was. That was exactly the point.
We're getting closer and closer to the tweet that we were talking about in the beginning of the stream. We're getting closer and closer. Do you remember we were talking about in the very beginning when the pedophile thing came up and I thought it was the other tweet? We're getting closer to the other tweet.
What did I say that was so bad?
I'm 17 and you're a pedophile.
Oh.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's gonna be coming.
I'll take the own on that one. I was a total. No. Let me say, I'll take the own on that one. I was being a total cocksucker. That was entirely on purpose. I'd do it again.
There's a difference between the two of them. So first off, Queen, or whatever her name is, Drama Opinions, I didn't even know who she was until this tweet. She, to my knowledge, is not creepshow art. Augie, in this hypothetical where he found this tweet, he knows for a fact that it's not her, and this is now an intentional going on a video to discuss it anyways. Whereas this is, I don't have the objective proof. I can't say for 100% certainty that it is not creepshow art, because, she's not creepshow art. She hasn't gotten a statement from creepshow art saying this is not me, but this is me.
Because I wrote her, hey, you don't even have to put yourself on screen. Can you record yourself saying this tweet and then prove it's you? And then she went, I guess I'll just go with being a fake then, or something like that. Like, we literally went and tried to figure it out if it was real.
I don't know if it just went past my head. I don't understand how he disproves my hypothetical there, because I'm pretty sure my hypothetical was pretty dead on.
No, he's saying because it's not Drama and Opinions, but Drama and Opinions might actually think it's Creepshow. But like, I'm sorry, like,
but why?
I think
what reason would she have to think it's Creepshow?
I think it's so irrational to think that that's really Creepshow art. That's like insane to me.
Now well, everyone basically knows it's not the actual account, but you can't say for 100% certainty because there's not been a definitive statement. That is basically, if you're going to give it a charitable interpretation, which Augie's obviously not affording her here, that's what she's trying to say.
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah.
I think when you compare Augie,
alright, well, you're uncharitable.
Was I
uncharitable? Yeah.
Why? How?
She could have been stone retarded. You didn't consider you didn't consider the fact that she could be fucking retarded.
I'm guilty. I'm uncharitable. Cozy wants to call it. I'll throw him in when I finish the video.
But like, uncharitable doesn't mean disingenuous. You're just uncharitable. You didn't afford her the benefit of the doubt. Okay. I mean, I don't think she deserves it based off the fucking Repsion
I guess that's
situation.
fair. I think I'm a pretty charitable person.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a charitable person. I think I'm an asshole. I'm charitable in my videos, but on Twitter, I'm fucking mean.
Controversies that he's been involved in, his performance decreases drastically.
I think I'm a readable person.
Wait, hold on.
And he recently put out a tweet that reads, I think being on the internet for some time is destined to make you a bad person in some ways, and change your behavioral/social patterns forever. And hey, there may just be some truth to that.
Pedophilia is a very solid accusation. Like, you really gotta have all your ducks in a row to make a pedophile accusation.
True.
They were literally looking up pictures of me when I was in high school, dude. Her audience is like pedophile, like...
Let's go! Based!
Then you probably should pull off the first take if you're gonna say that.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying. Bro! I'm gonna just. All right.
Can I not be a dick? Can I not be a dick?
All right, because you guys kind of railed me on the whole slavery thing. I'm gonna be a dick.
Okay.
I remember in RFC episode 13, you went really hard on Lieutenant Cobra and said there's no way you could ever joke about being a pedophile. And now here we are in RFC episode Friday, August 6, 2021, where pedophilia is the punchline.
But I substantiated my take. I gave my reason.
You said to Lieutenant Cobra that pedophile allegations are never a joke. And where are we now, bro?
Oh no, I totally don't agree with that take anymore. It's so fucking fun. No, never mind. Fuck that take.
You
Fuck
said that
shit.
he was gonna ruin somebody's
I also
life,
said, well, actually,
Augie.
no, hold on. There's a bit of a difference between Cobra, like taking a guy who's been repeatedly slandered because he dated a 14-year-old while he's 17,
right.
calling
Well,
him
I mean,
like
your
a
audience is
fucking
a pedophile, so I
Shit,
don't know.
Why is the
It's a little
video
bit-
playing? I can't hear myself. Yeah, no, there's a total difference between the Cobra
3
situation
years ago,
and me
you
picking a guy that doxed me
take
and calling
on
them a
this.
pedophile after they doxed me. I just think there's a little bit of a difference between that situation. So I don't know.
Why does it say?
3 years ago-
Why does it say on screen Adolf Friend has become a channel?
You know, Adolf is like a real name, right?
Shut up.
What? It literally is.
Dude, Adolf Friendler has become a new channel member.
Yeah, that could be a real name. Why are you discriminating against people with the first name Adolf?
Dude, nobody
That's a
named
really
their
unfortunate
fucking,
last
nobody
name.
named their
First
kid
last name, Adolf.
Dude, nobody's ever named their kid Adolf after fucking dude. And then then Bowblax is gonna be this. Actually, 26 million people across the country are named Adolf.
My name is Adolf.
All right,
My
dude.
name is Adolf.
Dude, I don't even
Adolf,
have a
these
middle name.
nuts.
It was probably Adolf.
My name's actually Adolf Turkey Tom. That's my full legal name.
I'd say you have the worst
Yeah, Adolf, these nuts.
audience, right? So you want to come out and say like, hey, I don't like this person.
I get it.
all right?
They ate it off.
That's one thing. Calling them a pedophile, it's like a much different thing, you know what I mean? But hold on, what about the other, significantly, infinitely more damning thing you accused them of?
come on.
Pedophilia. What about that? We have to sit here and decide what is grooming.
okay.
And here's the thing, whatever
This is
decision, whatever
bullshit.
definition you come to,
Darcy Evans is a pedophile.
Oh my god, dude.
all right.
that's
my
gonna be
God.
somebody else. Because
Disperse!
Here's the thing.
How is that? How is that disperse?
Wait,
The
Augie,
difference is that
is that what they censored earlier in the video? Your dad's name is Adolf Marx?
look, Nick, you're not being
The
charitable. Augie, when Augie's being targeted by this
Your
fucking
dad's name
psychopath.
is literally Adolf Marx.
Yeah, good one.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
Marx is
listen, I
English
think
for Hitler.
Well, actually, maybe I'll wait to see my point if the guy calls in. But I think this is a moot point because you know the nature of Augie. He's obviously very hyperbolic, and you can tell when he's being serious.
The
And you can tell when
nature
he's
of
obviously
Augie.
pissed off at this fucking psychopath on Twitter who doesn't even have a legit profile.
I think the critique is valid. I just
No,
don't think it's
I
that
know,
big of a
dude.
deal.
Look, if I call you a pedophile, if I get pissed off at you, whatever, it's like it's not real.
Well, I know.
you know?
Hold on. We're operating under like the idea that I just randomly call people pedophiles when they piss me off. I don't do that. All right. I do that when you start looking up pictures of me underage, describing
Yeah,
how
exactly.
attractive I am. That's when I call people pedophiles. All right. Lieutenant Cobra just randomly slandering some guy who's been repeatedly accused of being a pedophile falsely and just calling him a pedophile just to go along with the crowd. I think that's way more criticizable than me
context,
calling somebody
yeah,
doxing
yeah,
me.
yeah.
I feel like we're giving the video too much credit, all right? I'm still
Wait,
the king.
did
all right?
did Cobra do that? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Lieutenant
progress.
Cobra, that was his early arc, dude. His
Yeah.
early arc was calling everybody a
didn't- I
nonsense
didn't know
about
that.
pedophile.
John Progress.
I don't go
That's
around.
why- wait,
okay,
that's
I'm very
why-
selective
that's
on who
why-
I call a
that's like the
pedophile. All
arc
right,
of why
I
Tommy
will
hated
call
him.
people that look me up, look up pictures of me as a kid.
Cobra like
pedophiles.
made a video about me for the pyro thing, got like 100K views. Fuck this kid.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, you guys don't know? It's like 29. I mean, he's obviously stopped doing this.
I
thing,
vaguely,
so-
I maybe vaguely remember it, but
This
I don't
is
know.
what
I don't
yeah,
remember.
I
like,
remember.
his Just Destiny thing of him basically implying Just Destiny was a pedophile because he
I
had the same
remember, yeah.
thumbnails as James Marriott is what started that whole
In
drama.
fairness, those were weird thumbnails. I'll just-
They're as weird as every other commentator who was posting direct fucking screen rips from Dr.
I think
Phil.
every other commentator should not do that, but
I think
but
every
I'm
other
just saying, it's like,
commentator
it was
is
a screen rip from fucking daytime television. The guy wasn't a pedophile.
no, I totally agree with you. I'm just saying, like,
How do we know? He hasn't demonstrated that he's not a pedophile.
Oh my God.
okay, Edwin. Oh, infrared Ed over there.
pedophile until proven not.
All right, is the rest of the video just a montage of me saying how bad it is to call people pedos?
really argue this, but there's absolutely no evidence of
I like
pedophilia.
the song.
None whatsoever. So yeah, this thread is just borderline slander. I mean, it probably is slander, just by using that word there. They're literally calling him a pedophile.
I like the music.
And yes,
Guy
I
who
did
made
look
the
at
video
straight from
tweet
that
the
Toby
song
girl.
at me.
Leave me
I want
alone.
this.
I blast people on Twitter all the fucking time. But usually the people that I blast on Twitter are people that are intentionally dishonest or just lying about me. If somebody's giving me valid criticism or whatever, I don't usually just go to just shit all over them. I'll maybe take a listen or whatever because, you know, if they're coming from a good place, a place of good faith or whatever, then that's typically positive. You know.
This video.
Damn! All right.
Wait a minute. Why is that a bad clip?
Oh no, I wasn't talking about that. It was because just the next two videos on me.
Oh.
is what Nick fucking notices, dude.
Nick was doing a hypocrite and a warranted criticism.
I haven't seen the first.
Let me
one,
clarify, all right?
Yeah.
Let me clarify, all right? I think he got me on
Dude,
a
you
couple
got a 43 fucking minute one, Nick. Damn.
Hold on. Let me clarify here. I don't think this video was anywhere close to like some dishonest like scumbag Hector video. I don't agree with most of the points. I think he got me at a couple technicalities or whatever. And if his main point is that I'm kind of a hyperbolic ass on Twitter, I'll own that, absolutely. What I'm saying here is don't go to this video and just mass dislike it or something because there's a video like criticizing me. As far as I can tell, this seems to be an honest, like, you know, even if I don't agree with it, this seems to be a good faith criticism. So don't go to this video and dislike it or anything like that. I'm just saying that right now.
I see he's using a lot of the same fonts I use. He's using the downloadable chiller font for the thumbnail of his next DeOrio video.
He does use a lot of your...
He seems like he's kind. I feel like the reason he makes videos on us is because he watches us a lot. Because I could tell he like had Turkey Tom editing.
Well, no, he opened the video saying Augie is a little bit edgy, but I like that. So he's probably just a viewer.
He definitely watches our stuff.
Do lucid dreams.
Shut up.
I just want to say I appreciate the reaction. I think that you actually had some good points. I'm not trying to come here and say, you know, I'm super angry or anything. I think it was pretty funny. Just to clarify, I am a viewer and I did make the video because I thought that I saw it, at least from my interpretation, that in recent times you were just saying a bunch of, I think you're just getting sloppy and you're getting rushed, and I didn't want you to, I know this could sound like really stupid, but I want to lead to something greater when you make a mess up that you can't come back from. True. And obviously I thought the video was going to do well, but I thought that maybe I could reach you like that way. And I do want to say that I don't agree with my second point anymore.
Which was specifically the Dustin point?
The Dustin Dailey tweet, yeah.
Okay.
Someone brought up in the comments, because I think the way that you sort of tried to convey your point, I totally missed it when I watched all the times. But when someone actually explained it in a different way, I was like, okay, that makes sense. And I said in the comment section, I don't agree with it anymore. And yeah, just on that specific thing.
No, I appreciate the video. Like I said, I disagree with some of the points. I think you did get me on a couple technicalities, but I do appreciate good faith criticism because you're probably one of the first people, I think. I want to say it's you, Comment Cop, and Crows of Judgment are probably the only people that have ever given me constructive good faith criticisms, I think. So I appreciate that. It's not just you're making a video where you're showing some random clip. You're here's Augie telling somebody to kill himself or something like that. You know what I mean? Then you play a clip of me shitting on Brett Bong or something like that, which is just yeah, whatever, dude. I've totally been hyperbolic on Twitter, especially recently. There's probably better examples you could have picked of me just being a total asshole, and I'll absolutely own that. I mean, you heard the points that I agreed with and disagreed with.
To clarify a few things. So this was specifically related to the Cheat Channel drama. There's obviously there will be more examples further down the line, but this is the first time I noticed it. I can clarify the first point because I think when you initially, maybe you missed what I was trying to say, or I'm assuming you're still not going to agree, but my main contention was that you called Forsyth a pedophile, but I don't feel like you substantiated your point. You just said that it's because he looked you up, but you don't really know for what purpose. You said that he was doing it for some sexual reason. I don't agree with that.
Well, first of all, my point in calling him a pedo wasn't to make some federal case that this specific Twitter user is a harm to children. I was mostly just saying that, well, to be honest, to be an asshole. However, I will substantiate that he was looking up pictures of me that are not publicly available because he lied and said they were on Google or something. No, he found that off my dad's Flickr account.
Oh, do you know where the picture's from?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know where the picture's from. It's from my dad's Flickr account. To find that, you would have to know my last name, which is public, but then you have to find my dad's account, then you have to go through my dad's Flickr page, then you have to go through all the photos, of which there is not just pictures of me, there's pictures of all kinds of events out there. I'm pretty sure all that shit's been privated now, specifically after that incident or whatever, which is why I'm openly talking about where he found it. Yeah, no, that's exactly where he found it from. And I will assume
so
the absolute worst intentions. Hold on real quick. I'll assume the worst intentions when somebody's going through my dad's photo gallery online looking for pictures of me younger, especially in the context of an argument where they're debating about how attractive I am or something like that. I'm going to just draw the worst intentions from that and be an outright piece of shit to somebody that is being a piece of shit to me. So that's kind of where my logic lies. You can say that that's wrong or an asshole or whatever. Maybe it is, and I'll own that, but I don't really care that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I will say that I know I said in the video that it wasn't doxing because I didn't know where it's from, but since you've clarified that, I would probably agree with your original take that it was doxing with pictures if they got from your account, the account that was privated. The way that I read that initial
it's honestly probably more doxing my dad than me, although I'm the subject of the picture. Yeah. But yeah, actually you could just see it. If he's scrolling through the photo gallery, he's probably doxed my entire family. So it makes it even worse, you know? To even get to that point, he'd have to dox my dad, which is just like a whole like level of fucking autism that we're dealing with here. So, I mean, I don't care. Like, look, I mean, I know the bullshit that's gonna come when I'm like a public figure and shit like that. That's why I'm talking about it so comfortably and openly, because like, whatever, you know? It's just how shit goes. But I won't, just because it doesn't like make me like cry when it happens doesn't mean I won't take it seriously or, you know, talk about it or like shit on the people who do that, you know?
Yeah, my interpretation of that thread was that he pulled up the picture in order to prove that you weren't hot. Like, it was like an anti-attraction thing. And I think the way that I saw it was that he could have just searched for like the worst pictures of you possible, like the most embarrassing, in order to win the argument, not necessarily that it was the underage part of it. So he found the picture and linked it with the purposes, like he was trying to find the most embarrassing picture possible, and that was
so the point of the picture,
they're underage.
Well, how's the picture embarrassing? Like, it's just me like smiling in front of the camera.
I don't know personally.
It's not like he pulled up a picture of me where I'm like goofing around or being like a jackass. It's just a picture of me where, to me, the only thing that's noticeable about the picture is that A, I'm very young in it, and B, I guess maybe the braces, but again, the braces tie in with the youngness factor, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know what else the point of posting that was.
I think that your speculation on it is, you have as much evidence as me, where I say that it could be he was trying to find the most embarrassing, and you were saying because it was the underage. I think that you're using,
but I'm not like doing anything embarrassing in it. It's like if you put up a picture of me where I have like shit on me or something, like, yeah, but it's just a picture of me smiling.
Maybe the guy, yeah. What Bowblax is saying. I just think that when you're using a public platform to call someone a pedophile,
if his point was to call me ugly, why couldn't he just pull like a bad frame from like a recent video? Why do you have to go far back?
Because they're a T channel. They're a T channel. They're so stupid.
Well, it's not a T channel. It's some stalker on Twitter. Like, this is the Four Sides account.
Are they related to?
That's Darcy Evans.
Darcy, I think. What is their relation to? I know
I would give a different sort of credence if it was like an actual person, but when you look at the actual account, you can see it's got no followers. Like, the account was created this month, you know? Like, it's an obvious troll. So, like, if he was calling like a pedo to like an actual person that has like a backlog, then I might actually, you know, be like, yo, Augie, what the fuck, dude, chill, you know? But like, this guy's like an obvious troll. You don't even have to know like the whole lore.
Okay. I just, where I find, where I stand, the first part of my final thing would just be that I think that in the future, at least, have more evidence. Like, if I was in your position, I would have had at least like a tweet saying something more than just the picture. But that's just where I stand. If you don't agree, we can agree to disagree on that point.
That's probably fair.
Hey, before you move on, you should look at this tweet I just put in chat. I just want you to read it out loud.
Thank you, Nick. You're just so cool.
Can you tweet it out? Can I read it out?
All right. Well, hold on.
18 plus, not safe for work.
All right, shut up.
I got fucked up.
Shut up. Cozy Camper, you have anything else?
What was your? I know I was watching the stream. What was your I'm on the third point with drama and opinions. And I think you admitted that you didn't watch the video in the first tweet. So was I running that?
Yeah, I watched like the last bit of it where she talks about why she thinks it might not be her, which I played in my video. Like the part that I played in my video, that's the extent that I watched.
Okay, that clears things up. Because they're saying in their own personal opinion, they don't believe it, but they don't have like the, without a shadow of a doubt, 100% evidence that it's not Creepshow art, at least at the time that this video was posted. That's all I was trying to say, that the clip that you played then was just them leaving the possibility that they could be wrong, even though they personally believe it's not Creepshow art.
But like, my criticism mainly stems from the fact that they're making like a full video and clickbaiting Creepshow's return over an account that has literally nothing to do with Creepshow, other than like the name. Yeah, but that's terrible, right? Like, my whole point in my hyperbolic example was like, if I saw some random account of Queen Magdarl where it's like very obviously like not her, and she's saying something horrible about, I don't know, like the fucking Holocaust, for instance, right? Like, and I were to make a video, did Queen Magdarl deny the Holocaust, question mark, or something? Like, that would be an asshole. That would be a really bad thing for me to do, you know? But let's say I made that video, but then in the video I'm like, now guys, I don't actually think it's her, but it could be her, but I don't really think it's her. Like, isn't that like terrible? Wouldn't I get shit on for that? Rightfully so.
I think in this hypothetical, you would know that it's already not her, and then you'd make the video anyway.
But she should know that it's not Creepshow, right? Like, anyone can make an account.
I guess, but I think the video provided more utility than just like you said, he was just pushing that as Creepshow the entire time. I think that it was also, I mean, she says in the video, it was giving it was an informative video on the whole situation, bringing up the arguments that could be used to defend Creepshow art and the rebuttals to them, as well as the entire discourse around the account. I think that there was more to the video than just pushing that as Creepshow art. But
well, she wanted to just make a video responding to the claims the account was making. She could have done that. She could have been like, here's like a list of
she reads off the tweet. It's like a Bowblax video. She reads off the tweets, so like she doesn't really give her own perspective.
But that's like if Bowblax made like a Twitter versus on somebody, and he just read like a fake account. You know what I mean? Like that would be ridiculous. That'd be asinine.
If I didn't
Well, it
mention
depends
that it was
what the account
fake.
was saying.
Well, even if you did mention that it was fake, even
Well,
if you were
but
like,
she does-
this could be fake, guys. This probably is fake. Even if you said like, I think this is fake or whatever, you making that video, giving the account any sort of credence whatsoever, that's what I'm criticizing. I'm like, this is such an this is
Well, I
an
think even
obvious
if you look at
no-brainer.
the
This
comments of
obviously
the video,
isn't her.
no one, I think even if you look at the comments of the Drama Opinions video, everyone's like, I don't think it's her because I don't. The video wasn't pushing that.
Well, that's
I think if
great,
Bolt
but
made a
like, what if
video
they did
on a-
believe that,
with
right?
a fake account.
Like, I'm glad that they didn't, but what if the
guess,
comments
yeah.
were like, oh, this is awful? I mean, the T-channel audience is like extremely fucking malleable, even more so than the generic YouTube audience. So I don't know.
Well, your video was laughing
I
her
think
for even
the Bowblax
entertaining the
point-
idea, right?
Yeah, I was basically my
yeah,
entire
I
point was
obviously
just
don't
like
think the
this
account
is
is-
ridiculous that this is even like a video or something like that. Like again, like she could have the only way she could have made that video like reasonable is if she was like, here's an example of like pro creep show arguments. Here's me debunking them. Then that'd just be like, okay, whatever. But she's making a video acting like, oh, well,
she does
maybe.
debunk. She does.
Right. But the video isn't creep show defenders come to her rescue or something. The video is, did creep show art return? She's presenting a question that is so obviously like answers itself, but you know, she's giving it like credibility and that's where I'm coming from. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really have that interpretation just because I thought that there was more to the video than that. Like if Bowblax made a video on a fake account, but the fake account was actually saying something of substance, I think there should be value to that because it's still providing the discourse around it, and I think that's what she was trying to do.
I guess
Although,
so. Then in that case, I would
she's-
say she needs to market the video differently because the video is marketed as if it's creep show.
Yeah.
She could have been like, here's pro creep show defenders coming out, you know? Because then it'd be like, okay, well, she has a point
I guess,
here.
yeah, I guess I could agree on that. I just feel that the way that you were painting the video was not like you didn't include the 2 clips of her saying that I don't think it's her. And you said now in the call that's because you didn't watch it, but I think
Well,
that just like in the
I did
future-
play a clip in my video where she was saying that she doesn't
The
think
end,
it's
right?
Yeah, at the end. I played that in my video.
Yeah, but I think I gave my interpretation right. But the end was just was covering for herself, saying I could be wrong. My opinion could be wrong because I don't have the 100% proof. But obviously you interpret that differently. That's totally fine. I mean that's really where I stand on this.
Okay, that's
thank
probably
you for
fair.
having me on.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for the conversation. Appreciate it.